Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The issue of Buhari handing over to Tinubu in APC has been an issue of very serious discourse among APC faithful. Don't forget that Tinubu is considered to be a kingmaker, and most people are wondering if a kingmaker will for once become a king, and that issue has triggered a lot of reaction. Now, remember that many years ago, precisely in 2011, there was an amalgamation between CPC and AD, and CPC was the party of Buhari, and AD, that's Alliance for Democracy, was also a party where Tinubu was featuring big time, and they came together and all of them supported Buhari to become the president of Nigeria, which at the point it succeeded. But when that happened, there was these call it a silent agreement that Buhari will hand over to Tinubu, which everybody knew about it. And even in 2019, when they were running after presidency for the second time for Buhari, I could still remember Saraki opening up to Nigerians that when he was asking Tinubu why he was supporting Buhari, he said that actually even if Buhari was on sick bay, he would still vote for him. And reason was because Buhari was going to hand over to him. But right now the story has really, really changed. And the question is, why is the story changing? Right now the Northerners are saying never again would they hand over. They still have 4 more years to go, and some are saying that they will use the numerical power to stop any other person from entering, that the Northerners will still rule. But guess what? There's a shocking news here coming from the first person who was the national chairman of CPC, the Buhari's party. Yeah, CPC. That is the party that came together, the party that agreed to come together with the AD so that they can overturn, PDP from, occupying Aso Rock. CPC means Congress for Progressive Change. The founding national chairman has spoken about that silence agreement, if it actually existed or not. And that's what we're going to be looking at in a jiffy. And I also consider some other political analysts, their viewpoint in respect to this. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, back to the news. The founding national chairman of the Congress for Progressive Change, CPC, Rufai Hanga, has disclosed that there was an agreement that President Muhammadu Buhari would hand over power to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC in 2023. Hanga disclosed that the implied agreement of Buhari to hand over to Tinubu was an open secret. He said Tinubu would have dumped APC after Buhari's first tenure, but opted to remain with the party due to the implied agreement. And according to him, he said, this is an open secret. There was an implied agreement. Even in law, there is an implied and express act. If something is expressed, there are no two ways about it. There was an implied agreement that he would take over. That is why he didn't back out after the first tenure. If Tinubu knew that he would not benefit, he would have backed out during Buhari's first tenure. But he knows there was an agreement, Hanga disclosed. Buhari was a member of the defunct CPC, which merged with ACN and ANPP to form APC. Meanwhile, there are insinuations that Tinubu is nursing a presidential ambition ahead of 2023. Amid calls by loyalists, the former Lagos State governor is yet to publicly make his intervention known. To this end, Tinubu recently denied opening a campaign headquarters in Abuja. The APC national leader campaign poster have been cited in some states of the federation. However, the INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church leader, Primate Ayodele, had warned Tinubu against pursuing for the presidency, Primate Ayodele had pointed out that Tinubu's tenure would be a disaster if he becomes the president. Quite interesting. This issue has been very inconclusive. Yes, I'll put it that way, because it was an open secret. I know that a lot of people have spoken about it many months ago, many years ago, that after Buhari, Tinubu would take over. But unfortunately, everything seems to have changed, because there is no such plan again. Now, why am I saying no such plan? Over time, when Buhari talks to the public, you will hear him becoming very strict about it, that it's not going to be a case of handing over power to anybody. You need to show the people, you need to, by your manifesto and everything, and the support and strength you have gathered politically, you need to prove to the people that you deserve their mandates. That was what he said last time. And Tinubu has refused to give public reply to a lot of things that he has heard thus far. Don't forget that some few months ago, when there was a wedding of one of the emirs in Kano, when Tinubu visited, he was praised a lot by the Northerners, and I could still remember a particular group of well-respected people in the northern part of Nigeria. They told him, man, we will still appreciate what you did, and we're going to pay you back, for what you did. But right now, with the statement we are hearing from different quarters, especially the one fairly recently coming from, coalition of northern group, when they came up and said, hey, the issue of saying we're going to give it to a particular people is not going to work. It's not going to work because we have the numerical strength, and we cannot just hand over power like that, except there is a breach that will be created where you tell us what you're going to do for us. And also, fairly recently, Arewa Consultative Forum, their youth, section led by this guy, Shetima Yerima, he openly said it, that the Northerners still have more 4 years to go. And even as we are talking here, with the level of agitation going on from Biafra, Ohanes and Ndibo are saying, give us presidency and this agitation will stop, So right now, and there are some internal fights coming from southwest. I could still remember on one occasion when those who are like speakers of the house or speakers of the state house in the southwest, when they were gathered by one of the leaders, and they talked about the issue of Tinubu being supported to become the president of Nigeria, precisely from Ekiti. That guy said, hey, I'm not going to speak about it because even Maoga, that's Fayemi, is nothing the presidential this thing. It has presidential intentions, so there's no way I can speak. So right now, Tinubu has a lot of people to fight with. But the question is, was there an agreement? Just like this man has said, it was an implied agreement. That's why in politics, you need to spell out things very clear so that there won't be storytelling in the future. I feel that at a point where he realized that, Buhari needs his support so much, it would have been pen to paper. You understand? Oga, put it down here that after now, this is what will happen. After now, this is what will happen. Without that, I can't support you. But right now, shockingly, the president, Muhammadu Buhari, does not have anything to lose. He can maintain his integrity by saying, hey, whoever that knows how to play the card will win the game, So right now, the pressure is really high. But with the statement this man has made, who is the founding chairman of CPC, I think it will go an extra mile to correct a lot of things. And this man is not even from the southwest, it's from the northern part of Nigeria. So let's just wait to see what the case will look like as we keep making progress. I'd like to leave you there.